Hi, everybody. Happy Thursday. And it looks like a very threatening rainstorm out there. It hasn't started yet, but the clouds are very dark. And so we're not outside in my usual gorgeous background with the trees and the lake and everything. So inside, you get to see this "Oh, what fun" sign above my head and some of my sister's original artwork, which is really fun. So today we're going to do a breathing technique called breath of fire before we begin meditating together. And for those of you who don't know what breath of fire is, then let me explain it. So it is a type of breath where we engage the diaphragm. So we pull the belly button up and in. We're trying to contract the diaphragm. We take a deep breath in, and then it's almost like you're blowing your nose in a tissue. We do quick exhalations through the nose. And the inhale is just kind of allowing the air to flow back in through the lungs. So I'll give a quick demonstration. So, and we'll do a few rounds together. So just to show you the mechanics of it, so I'm contracting my diaphragm, I'm pulling the belly button up and in, I'm sitting up straight and tall, I'm grounding myself to the ground through my seat. I'm going to take a big inhale and exhale, and then inhale. And then we'll begin by exhaling quick bursts through the nose. And each time we do that, we're pushing the belly. We're pushing the belly in order to expel the air. So it's really a very active breath for the entire body. It's an energizing breath. It is said to be a cleansing breath. It really creates heat throughout the body. So if it's a cold day there, like it is outside here, kind of dark and windy and cool, then it'll be good for you. And I know it's snowed in a lot of places yesterday, so I was surprised to see that on social media. It also increases circulation throughout the body. So we're going to do breath of fire together. So first, we're going to take a big inhale, take a deep breath in, and exhale, release. And then we're going to inhale, deep breath in, tighten that diaphragm, pull the belly button up and in, and we'll begin. And then exhale. Inhale. Fill the lungs all the way up, and then exhale. And then we'll do that 2 more times. So we'll take a deep breath in, big inhale, and we'll begin. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale all the air out of the lungs. And last round, take a big inhale here. And begin. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale completely. And then just bring your breath back to normal inhales and exhales. So for those of you who haven't tried breath of fire before, it's also called skull shining breath. I'm sure that was interesting and new for you, but I'm going to guess that you feel a little bit warmer and a little bit more energized and a little bit more awake and kind of mentally aware. So those are some of the benefits of doing this type of breath. And it's a great breath to do in the middle of a work day like today. So, around noontime, lunchtime, when you're either having a quick break from work, taking lunch, or even after lunch when you're coming back to sit down and you're feeling a little bit like some of the energy has drained from your body or all the blood has rushed to your stomach to help you digest. Doing some type of breathing like this, although you don't want to do it like the moment after you eat, it could help you just kind of gain a little bit more of that energy. So I do like this type of breathing practice, and I teach it in my yoga classes. So if you'd like to join me for yoga, I do that a few times a week as well. But we're here today to breathe and to meditate. So we're going to think about ways that maybe we can create more positive energy in our lives or in the lives of those around us. And this doesn't have to be by doing a lot of big things or getting a lot done. I know that many of us across the world are in quarantine, and there's a lot of stuff out there that's saying, oh, learn a new skill, learn to play an instrument, learn a language. And for some people, that's accessible and that's a way for them to kind of take a break from whatever they might be going through. And for other people, you're doing great if you can get out of bed and make a cup of coffee and make it to the couch instead of laying in bed all day. I think that what's happening right now is also triggering a lot of mental illness in people, or people are struggling with their mental wellness as they continue to go through this process, and as we continue to have to isolate for the betterment of ourselves and of the community. So, I think that it's really important to notice some of those small wins. And so as we think of ways to maybe wake ourselves up or increase our energy, skull shining breath is one of those. And I invite you to think of a way, and maybe make that your intention today, where you can create more positive energy in the world. And it might be just creating the intention for more positive energy in yourself or in the world. Or it might be through something else, through writing, or through praying, or through connecting with somebody that you care about, or through some other act. But it doesn't have to be an act. It can just be something that you do in your heart. And so I just want you to kind of bear that in mind during our meditation today, if that's where you are. If that's not where you are, totally fine. Be where you are. Join us in breathing. I'm glad you're here. And do what you can do. This is all about what you can do. So as we prepare for meditation, I want to remind you to let go of the outcome, not to worry about if you're doing it right, or if, to kind of like that brain is going to be overthinking maybe, or thinking about other things besides what's going on now. That's normal. We're all human. That happens for us as we meditate. And so what meditation is noticing when that happens, when your mind is pulled away to some other thought, acknowledging that thought and saying, I see you, I see you, I see what's happening. And then saying, I'm going to attend to you later. Go ahead and float away. I'm going to bring my thoughts back to my breath and back to my meditation. So you could also bring your thoughts back to your intention. You could bring your thoughts back to a word or back to a visual object that you're looking at. So whatever it is that helps you bring your thoughts back to your heart and back to your breath, that's what I want you to focus on today. I'll be cueing to focus back on your breath, because the thing that I like about breathing meditation is that wherever you are in the world, you have your breath with you. So just a little note to be gentle with yourself, be kind with yourself. And the benefits of meditation, as in many alternative therapies, are cumulative. They happen, it's easier to meditate over time, and it happens more over time that we notice the benefits, the more we engage in meditation. And I'll share with you a really funny story before we get started. I was talking to a friend recently and sharing that I thought I was bad at meditation for many, many years. I thought that I wasn't achieving some certain outcome that I was supposed to be achieving. I wasn't feeling enlightened. I wasn't getting to whatever mental point that other people talk about when they talk about meditation. And then I realized that I do meditation multiple times a week in my yoga practice and in my yoga classes that I teach. And I'm also leading guided meditations regularly through those yoga classes as well. And when I was able to take a step back from feeling like I wasn't doing it right, then I was able to just really enjoy what was going on with feeling what a meditation feels like. And so that's also why I share with you to try to let things go, and why I cue certain things during our meditation together, because of my personal experience in feeling bad at meditation. And honestly, it's one of the things that we shouldn't feel bad at. We should feel like if I'm here and I'm trying, I'm doing it right. And so I want to share that with you. So thanks for listening. Let's get started. So I like to close my eyes when I'm meditating. You're welcome to keep your eyes open or closed, or mostly closed with just a little crack for the light to come through. If you have a tendency to fall asleep, you might not want to close your eyes entirely. I'm going to sit up straight and tall with my shoulders back and down, with my chin lifted, and with my hands on my knees. If you want to ground yourself, you can make the OK symbol and just place your hands face down on your knees. If you want to connect to your higher power, you can touch your second finger and place the hands face up on your knees. If you want to engage in just kind of like common Buddhist Zen meditation, you can place one hand on top of the other, thumbs touching, and just place them directly in the middle of your lap. So choose which hand position, or mudra, that's another name for hand position, feels good for you. And keep your hands there for our meditation practice today so that we can be comfortable. Alternatively, you can lie down on your back, maybe on a yoga mat, on the rug. You don't want something soft like a bed or a couch. You want something just a little bit harder that's going to hold the spine straight. Arms can be out to either side in a 45-degree angle from the body, palms facing up. Feet can be about 2 feet apart with the feet falling out to either side. And you'll be in a comfortable position with the spine, the neck, and the head straight so that the energy channels are open throughout the body, and you'll be ready for meditation. So, bringing your awareness to your breath, I want you to begin to notice the air, how it feels as it moves in and out through the nostrils, the chest, how it feels gently rising, gently falling with each breath, the body, how it feels as you begin to sink into your position, relaxing the muscles, relaxing the mind. Just notice what's going on with the breath. Notice how it's more than just the nose. Notice the lungs expanding and contracting. Notice how if you take a bit of a deeper breath, not only do you feel more relaxed, but you're also sending oxygen throughout the entire body. The whole body is affected by the breath. Our whole body is connected. And so it's important for us to respect our whole body. Scan the body from the head all the way down to the toes. Take a few breaths here, a few moments to scan. Take account of how you feel. What areas feel relaxed? What areas do you feel good about how they're working, how they serve you? What areas do you not love so much? Maybe they cause you pain. Maybe they're not working properly. Maybe you think they're ugly. Maybe you feel tension in the muscles. Maybe the brain overthinks. The heart beats fast or is tight through the chest. Maybe the stomach churns when you're upset. Maybe you can't eat when you're stressed. Maybe you eat too much. Right now, I just want you to notice. Notice what's going on in the body. And as you're noticing, I want you to begin to draw the attention away from the problem areas and to the areas that feel great. Maybe your hands are dexterous and are able to prepare wonderful meals for yourself or for your family. Maybe your mind is sharp. And in addition to overthinking, like I do, you're able to also analyze things, come to conclusions, and make important decisions. Maybe your heart is full of love for yourself, for your community, for the world around you. Maybe your legs are strong and they get you to where you need to go without pain or discomfort. I want you to scan the body and think about those places that are serving you well. And as you scan, I want you to find one area that's really easy to like. Think about that area, hold it in your mind. Maybe it's that your heart is full of love. Maybe it's that your hands are dexterous and can serve you and your family. Whatever it is, think about that area, hold it in your mind, and just begin by smiling to that area. Smile from your heart. You can smile with your face too. Holding that area in your mind, bringing a smile to your heart, maybe to your face. Recognizing and appreciating how that area serves you. And I want you to thank that area, that part of your body, for all the good it brings to your life, for all the good it does for you. And now I want you to move on to an area that's just sort of there. You neither love it nor hate it. It's just kind of there. Maybe you're not used to thinking about it, not used to recognizing it. Maybe it's your neck. It turns your head from side to side and allows you to see the world around you. Maybe it's your knees for being able to bend, to run, or ride a bike comfortably. And you've never really thought about it before. I want you to bring your thoughts to that area that's just kind of whatever. And I want you to smile at that area. Smile from your heart. And maybe smile with your face as you hold that area in your mind. Send love to that area of your body. Take time to note how that area serves you, how you never really thought about it before. And finally, thank that area for serving your body the way that it does, for allowing itself to remain under the radar so you don't have to worry about it. Now bring your focus back to your breath. Take a few deep breaths in and out. And I want you to bring your thoughts and bring your attention to an area of your body that you might not love. Like I mentioned, maybe your brain overthinks and you say things to yourself like, I'm so stupid. Why did I do that? Or maybe there's a part of your body that causes you some pain or suffering. Maybe some organ or some limb isn't working right. I want you to bring your focus to that area. And I want you to lovingly just start with holding that area in your heart. Maybe you can say, I'm sorry I've been neglectful of you. And then from your heart, smile to that area that's causing you suffering. Smile with your heart, maybe smile with your face. And thank that area for doing the best that it can do. I want you to zoom out from any one particular area. And I want you to envision your whole body, your mind, your emotions, all the different parts of you. I want you to take into your account your whole being. And from your heart, I want you to smile at your whole being, at all of you. Smile with your heart and maybe smile with your face. And notice all of the things that you do to try to live a good, happy, and authentic life. And thank yourself for that. Thank yourself for being the best version of you that you can be in this world. Thank all the parts for working together to make you, you. And then bring your thoughts back to your breath, back to the inhale and exhale. For any of those areas that may be tense, or the areas that we have not loved enough, I want you to inhale and send the breath to those areas. Cover those areas in the healing breath. And as you exhale, exhale any tension, any pain, any expectation for that area to be perfect. Inhale, send the breath to those areas. Cover that area with healing breath. And as you exhale, exhale tension, exhale pain, exhale expectations. Take a few moments to send love from your heart all over your body to your entire being, your thoughts, your emotions, your motivations, the things that you love about yourself and the things that you don't love about yourself. Send love to all of those things. And know that you are loved exactly as you are. And as you take a few deep breaths, we're going to bring our thoughts back to our breath, back to our inhales, and back to our exhales. Noticing the way the air gently moves in through the nostrils and out through the nostrils. Noticing the way the chest gently rises and gently falls. Bringing yourself back to your body. Gently wiggle your fingers and your toes. And for a moment, bring your thoughts back to your intention for today, whatever that was. Whether it was to get out of bed, whether it was to add some form of routine to your schedule, whether it was to be kinder to yourself, or whether it was just to send loving and caring energy from your heart to your friends and family or even beyond. Bring your thoughts back to your intention just for a moment or two. Take a few deep breaths with that in mind. And then gently bring your awareness once again back to this space. Slowly and gently open your eyes and join me back here. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for staying with me. I hope you enjoyed our breathe and meditate class today. I so appreciate you being here today. And if you have the ability to pay me for our time together, you can do so in one of two ways. You can go to paypal.me/blissevolution or cash.app/blissevolution. And I wish you a wonderful, joy-filled day. Bye, everybody. I'll see you next week.